Hello, welcome back to my Fallout New Vegas playthrough. I forgot about the Cazadors. Oh gosh. Okay, my health is abysmal. Should I just use a super stim pack? Did that really do anything? Oh well. Okay, was that it? Was it just that one? I'm quick saving. Oh, empty bottles. Great, thanks. Thanks for that. Oh no, okay. I'm living the dream over here. Thank you, Boone. Oh god, okay. Super stim pack wore off, so let's have some soda. That helped. Your name is Gord? Well, Gord, I'm so sorry, but you're dead. Well, now we have to check out this place because we went through a whole rigmarole, if you will. Wood chipper. Okay, this place is a mess. Great. Ooh, we can sleep. Cool. Ooh, a star bottle cap. Alright, let's check this place out. What's good in here? Some sunset sarsaparilla. Oh my gosh, I forgot to bring my mic closer. Okay, if I was too quiet before, it should be better now. Hopefully it's not too loud now. Oh, a big book of science, another key. Cool, it was for the gun cabinet. Nice. Oh, there's some good stuff in here. I love it when it goes just at the first. Where I don't have to move it around at all. Okay, there's an awful lot of explosives in the basement of this. Brewer's Beer bootlegging shack. I don't know if Gord was trying to get to the stuff, but obviously the Cazadors took care of him. What are we even doing? What is the goal here? Okay, we're going to Vault 22, that's right. God, that feels like a different lifetime ago because of all these Cazadors, which is close to the Spanish word for hunter, which is, I think, cazadores. Oh god, that was horrible, wasn't it? Well, either way, took care of it. I'm pretty sure we reached Vault 22 from this side, because with Jacobstown, you have to go down the road. Oh, I see why there were a bunch of explosives in that place. I apologize for the yell, but that was about as genuine as you can get. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. No, give me this one. Oh no. Oh no. Why do I do this to myself? Just kill me. Just don't. Okay. I'll make an effort. Okay. Yeah, no. I can't. Let's sneak. How about that? I swear, if this is not the way to actually get to Vault 22. God, there's just so many of them. How did I ever get to Vault 22 in the past? Legitimately. Thank God I have Boone. Oh no. God, he's so far away. Alright. At least we got the wings crippled. And this one. Okay. We're still in danger. I'm gonna quick save. I'm gonna be bold. So this whole episode is gonna be me fighting Cazadors. God, I hope not. I really hope not. Is that one down there? Oh god, okay. I know there's one right over here. Hello, little guy? Oh. I feel kind of guilty. Yay, I feel less guilty. I wish I could sprint. That would be fantastic. Still hidden. Everything's okay. All is well. Oh no, JK. All is not well. All is not well. In hell. That's where I am. Oh god, okay. Well. This is fun, isn't it? Isn't this fun? I'm having so much fun. What? Where? Who? Why? Okay, I'm quick saving. Wow, that was abysmal. Is he stuck in the rock? Cool. Get him, Boone. Okay, I got him. Thank God. Is that it? Please tell me that's it. I just want to go to Vault 22. I don't even know if okay, we are going the right way. We could have avoided the Cazadors altogether by approaching from that area, from that direction. But you know, what's life without a little bit of death? Are you... Okay, I heard the music. I was like, seriously? Okay, we made it almost to Vault 22 and I didn't die. Except for that one time. I didn't die anymore. Oh, these little things are so annoying. Come on. You knew that giant mantises would be the death of you? Interesting. Okay. Can I do anything with this terminal? No, it's just expeditions. I don't need lore. I do need to repair this elevator. And then Keely is in the 5th level, I want to say. Oh my gosh. Be aggressive. This vault just freaks me out. There's like whispering, just creepy. Oh, hi there.
Eat this.
Oh no. Cool, my lockpick skill is non-existent.
Need a medic.
Alright, the annoying mantises are done with. Alright, now we gotta deal with the annoying stuff that's here. Trying to use Boone's perk to see if there's any red glowies. Oh, danger. That's what VATS is for. And I love that in New Vegas in 3, VATS pauses it. Seriously? It's like I was shooting the pillar, even though I really wasn't. Still in danger. I don't see any red. Oh. Cool. Okay, and there's Keely! And a mantis Utheka.
Took your sweet time. I suppose the NCR sent you?
Yes, Angela Williams asked me to come find you.
She's such a dear. Not like that pompous little pedant she works for. But that's neither here nor there. These plants have gotten completely out of control. I've got a plan to deal with them, but I'll need your help.
Of course, I'd be glad to help.
Good. Meet me on the 2nd level, and I'll explain what needs to be done.
Alright. So now we're going to the 2nd level. I already fixed the elevator, babe. I already fixed the elevator, Keely.
What's this? Did you do these repairs?
Yep.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Thank you.
Saves me time, I guess. See you upstairs.
See ya. Alright, and I think she's just magically in her lab at this point.
Good, you're here. Ready to begin?
Sure, how can I help?
Time is of the essence, so I'll be brief. This place is filled with spores that are toxic to humans, and we need to get rid of them. I've pumped the vault full of a highly flammable gas that, once ignited, should destroy the vast majority of spores. There's one problem, though. The gas becomes semi-inert on exposure to oxygen, meaning the gas will have to be ignited close to where it's being introduced. I need you to find the vents where the gas is being pumped and ignite it. Oh, and survive the resulting blast.
Any idea where these vents are that I'm looking for?
I set the gas to pump into the 5th level since that's where the concentration of spores was highest. I'd start looking there. Typically, these vaults use circular vents in their air circulation systems. Look for a wall with 2 of them almost side by side. There's one just around the corner outside this lab if you need an example.
Sounds dangerous, but I'll do it.
Good. Return to me when it's done.
Alright, so we'll need to go back to the 5th level. Okay. There are the vents. I usually like to hide in here, but I don't have a high enough lockpick skill. So I guess I'll try hiding in here. Oh well, this might be a multiple attempt type of deal. This is what I use the long fuse dynamite for. Alright, so I'll save. Oh god, that was abysmal. I don't know that that's gonna do anything. Oh, it did, but I got lit on fire. Let's try that again. Far enough. Okay, cool. So we can return to Keely and tell her that we did her bidding.
Ah, good. You survived. I was beginning to think you hadn't. You'll be pleased to know that the spores should no longer be a problem. Now all that's left is to ensure that none of this ever happens again. The research that led to these abominations must be erased.
What needs to be done?
I've managed to create a connection to the Vault's backup system from here. I just have to remotely delete all the files. And we're done here.
Wait, don't delete the files.
What's got you so flustered? You just about scared me to death shouting like that.
That data is valuable to me.
What do you mean?
Oh man, do you know how many cabs I can get for it?
Ah, I should have known. Well, in that case, it's done. We can rest easy. I've unlocked the door, so you're free to run along now.
Oh well.
Although it
Holderness
pains me to say
douche
it,
anyway.
I wouldn't have made it out of here without your help. If you're heading back toward McCarran, tell Dr. Williams that she has my thanks as well.
Woohoo! We got karma for that. And now we can turn in the quest.
Keely just called in. You should have heard the director. But wait up. Now look here. She wouldn't let him finish a sentence. Just reamed him out for sending all those people to the vault. I've never seen his face so red and twitchy. Thanks for keeping her safe. Here's the caps I promised. I knew I had a good feeling about you.
Yay!
Thanks again.
Goodbye,
Really, I owe
Angela.
you.
Thanks for the level up. Okay, and I picked the adamantium skeleton perk, which means our limbs don't receive half of the damage or something like that. Well, let's do the rest of Alice's bidding, I suppose. At least the Freeside part of it. So now we can actually talk to the people that are here in Freeside.
Yes.
Like Rotface.
Hey, buddy, spare a cap? I can make it worth your while.
We love Rotface. Sure, here you go.
The first thing you should know is that Freeside is run by a pack of yahoos that call themselves the Kings. Their leader, who oddly enough calls himself the King, currently has his hands full trying to prevent an all-out riot in Freeside. That's 2 tips, but what the hell? You're a new customer, so the extra one's on me. Wanna hear another?
Maybe another time.
I understand. Well, have a good day.
Thanks, Rotface. Let's go see Mick and Ralph.
If you're looking for guns, talk to Mick. Otherwise, I've got a nice selection of general supplies.
Oh, I didn't click, that just cut him off. Do you offer any other services?
I only offer services if the king gives the okay. Impress him and we can talk.
Yeah, I haven't talked to him. Who is the king?
If you haven't heard of the king, you must have been living under a rock or something. The king has his boys all over Freeside. He controls the water pump and is essentially the go-to guy for what goes around here.
Never mind. I have some other questions.
Okay, ask away.
I'd like to know more about Freeside.
What do you want to know?
Who is the king?
The king has his boys.
Yeah. Who are the Van Graffs?
They're the local energy weapon dealers in Freeside. When it comes to lasers and plasma, they're the only game in town, and they keep it that way. Gloria's men are the best armed in Freeside and ruthless to boot. But her brother, Jean-Baptiste Cutting, puts them all to shame.
What's up with the Atomic Wrangler?
Their joint is the only place in Freeside to get it all under one roof. They've got gambling, booze, chems, and whores. They're good folks, just don't cross them. They're known for tidying up loose ends with a bullet to the brain box.
What do you have in stock? He has a container of chlorine. That becomes important if we decide to go with a certain gang, a certain family on the strip later. I have no idea what I'm going to use the C4 for, but I feel like I shouldn't sell it.
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
Goodbye, Ralph.
Come back anytime.
And now we'll talk to his partner, Mick.
Welcome to Mick and Ralph's. If you need guns, I'm your man. For general supplies and other services, see my partner Ralph.
How's business?
Things were better when the Omertas were buying, but we get by. Good selection from traders, and the Van Graffs keep things running.
What's the deal with the Omertas?
That's the thing. I have no idea. They just stopped buying guns all of a sudden. If you hear anything, let me know.
Will do.
Anything else I can help you with?
Let's see. Do you have any special items for sale?
Why? Do you work for one of the casinos?
Yes.
No Vegas banned items here, buddy. Just high-quality, standard stock.
Our speech is not high enough to see any special items, so that's great.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Goodbye, Mick.
Thanks for stopping in.
Alright, let's talk to this character.
Looking for a fix, man?
Oh god.
I got what you need.
What are you selling?
Have a look, baby.
As the battle music goes on in the background.
Pleasure doing business with you. Later.
Alright, what's going on?
Whoa, careful!
Careful. I just saved your life. Right, vagrant? Yep. Ah. Dang it. Trying to kill that rat for that child, but I suppose it was not meant to be. Let's go visit Julie. Where? Oh, it's nighttime. Well, we can talk to Beatrix.
Howdy.
So who are you?
I've been around a while. Currently working for the followers as a gun for hire, but it's getting rather dull. Aside from protecting them from the occasional thug looking to intercept supply shipments, there isn't much to do around here. The one researcher I liked who I could chat up about liquor got transferred. And the rest of the docs are pretty uptight about my kind of fun.
What are you doing with the followers?
I joined up looking for a decent paying job. Granted, the pay's all right, but they won't let me kick back and slog a brew at the end of the day. They're worried the filthy drunkies in detox seeing me drink will cause an immediate relapse. I say their rehab effort here is just a revolving door.
I bet you've seen a lot over the years.
I've been around long enough to observe the patterns of human behavior. Physical and mental anguish are especially exciting to...
Sounds like you're a bit of a dom, Beatrix.
Hey, who doesn't enjoy a little pinch and squeal every once in a while?
Got any advice to share?
Good? Bad? The guy with the gun makes the rules.
Tell me about
What
Freeside.
starts in misery tends to stay there. Freeside wasn't Freeside until 6 or 7 years ago. That's when Mr. House's robots rolled out of the Lucky 38 and started pushing everyone who wouldn't join him off the strip. Lots of folks died. Some scattered to the winds. The rest wound up in Freeside and seemed never to lose the habit of living like refugees.
What about the Kings?
What about them? Pretty much the sort of gang you'd find anywhere else, just with better clothes. The king himself, though, he's got that something special you can't put a finger on. Too bad he likes girls with skin.
Too bad. What do you think of the NCR?
I reckon they care about getting water and electricity from the dam, and that's where it ends. The locals here are just an inconvenience to them, something to step over or stomp down. They're here for the resources, plain and simple.
What's your opinion of Mr. House?
Before or after the human race shot itself in the foot? I've been around long enough to have both opinions, see. Before the war, Mr. House was a famous captain of industry, robotics to be specific. Seemed charming in interviews, until he became a recluse. Since the war, though, didn't make a peep for near 200 years. But when he came back strong and killed a lot of people.
What do you think of the followers of the apocalypse?
I don't know how they do it. They're like saints, those followers. If they didn't charge for their services, I'd think they was crazy. But nah, they're just naive. Warms their heart.
What do you know about the Van Graffs?
Couple of rad scorpions, those two. Gloria is the stable one, but she'd slit your throat if there's a profit in it. Or rather, she'd tell her brother to do it for her. John Baptiste is one of the sicker humans I've had the displeasure of observing. See ya.
See you later, Beatrix. And here's another snow globe. And Julie.
Are you here to drop off medical supplies? Leave them with the rest in the middle of the courtyard.
You need medical supplies?
Rates of injury and illness in Freeside are very high. Supplies don't last long.
What do you need?
Med-X, Radaway, and Fixer are Freeside essentials. I can't pay you for any supplies you bring in, but I could discount the charge for our services.
Seems like you need a study supply, not just whatever I can grab for you.
So far, the Crimson Caravan won't cut us a deal. If you can convince them or some other merchant to work with us, I'll discount supplies to you.
Which merchants might be willing to make a deal?
You might ask around at Mick and Ralph's, or go see the Garretts, though I suspect they're too busy poisoning Freeside to help it out.
You've got yourself a deal.
Just come see me when you've got some supplies to turn in.
Things seem pretty rough here in Freeside.
More than rough. It's a damn mess. Freeside townies are constantly picking fights with NCR civilians. Thugs and thieves are always looking for a victim, and the local families are just sitting back making caps on the mess. Freeside is in dire need, but no one has been man enough to step up. The followers can only do so much to stem the tide.
Is there anything I can do to help?
There is always something needing done. A few souls here in Freeside could be great assets to the community if they'd kick their addictions. We need a regular supply of medicine organized, but the Crimson Caravan wants too many caps for what we need. Lastly, tensions between the townies and NCR tourists have been going downhill fast lately. A lot of innocent people will get hurt if things blow up.
You said something about helping addicts?
Yes, old Bill Ronte and Jacob Hoff. They're not going to kick their habits on their own.
Tell me about Bill Ronte.
Old Bill Ronte is an exceptionally skilled machinist. He could fix the problems we've been having with Freeside's water pump, if he sobered up.
Tell me about Jacob.
The Garretts hooked Jacob on chems when he was working for them. Ironic, since he used to homebrew detox chems. He's a natural chemist.
Where should I start looking?
In Freeside, the drunks and drug addicts flock in and around the Atomic Wrangler. I'd start there.
I'll see what I can do to help them.
Sobering them up and putting them back to work would go a long way toward helping Freeside.
If I wanted to calm things down in Freeside, where would I start?
The big man around here is the king. Not much happens in Freeside that he doesn't know about. He has the most influence locally, and some of his crew haven't helped the situation by harassing NCR citizens and charging double for water. Some NCR soldiers have been bringing in supplies, but none of it is going to Freeside locals. I've tried to speak to both sides to no avail.
Let's talk about Freeside.
What did you want to know?
What's all the fuss about the water pump?
Bill Ronte installed that pump a few years ago, back when he was sober. It was a major improvement for the community. But lately, the Kings have started charging locals to use it, and NCR squatters twice as much. That'll come to no good.
Who are the Kings?
They've been Freeside's gang for the past 5 years or so, ever since Mr. House and his 3 families pushed everyone else out of Vegas. They've done a lot of good for the community, but that seems to be changing. The flood of NCR squatters has been an affront to them. I guess that explains the situation with the water pump. Usually, the king wouldn't let his crew bully folks around like that.
What do you know about Mick and Ralph?
I know they sell a lot of guns, as if that's what Freeside needs. I hear Mick handles the guns. No idea what Ralph does.
Tell me about the Van Graffs.
Oh, them. They sell energy weapons, which are very popular with better-heeled prospectors looking to explore the wastes. Stay clear of them. Brother and sister are both psychopaths, though at least Gloria is rational. Jean-Baptiste likes killing.
What's the Atomic Wrangler?
A den of iniquity. The Garretts do more than their share to keep the locals drunk or high enough to stay lazy. Their thugs, on the other hand, they keep wired on chems to stay dangerous. What is it with Freeside and brother-sister psychopath teams?
What is this place?
The Old Mormon Fort serves as the regional hub for the followers of the Apocalypse. I am the administrator for this region.
What do you do here?
The followers of the Apocalypse aren't just interested in research. We care for our fellow man and do everything we can to help humanity. Here in Freeside, we provide food and medical services for those in need. We also have organized reconstruction efforts. With the help of Bill Ronte, we were able to install a water pump just west of here, but the Kings quickly took control of the pump.
Who are the followers of the Apocalypse?
We arose from the boneyards of Edidum years ago. Since then, we have made it our mission to rebuild the wasteland and re-educate its inhabitants. We hope to forge a brave new world free of war and poverty by sharing knowledge and resources. Our primary goal is the free exchange of ideas.
Goodbye, Julie. We can meet Arcade, too, if I can remember which tent he's in. Oh, there he is.
Hi.
If you're looking for medical help, try the other doctors. I'm just a researcher. Not even a particularly good one.
What kind of research?
Oh, you know, finding alternative treatments for common illnesses and injuries. Stim packs out of barrel cacti and other fantastic improbabilities. As far as fruitless wastes of time go, it's quite noble in it.
What's the goal?
For the past 100 years or so, the followers have managed to get by using salvaged medical supplies from the old world. But the side effect of medical success is that more people live longer. Funny how that works. Eventually, we'll run out of hospitals to loot. We need new ways to produce those supplies, or maybe old ways if this research goes anywhere.
You don't sound too enthusiastic about
I'm
it.
enthusiastic about helping people, but nihil novi sub sole.
No, what?
Oh, sorry. There's nothing new under the sun. If agave and mesquite were that miraculous, the locals would have figured it out a few thousand years ago.
Where did you learn that?
Not from the Legion, if that's what you're getting at. Books, sheet music, gladiator movie holotapes, bits and pieces here and there. The followers have extensive libraries, but we all draw water from the same old well. Even Caesar.
Do you know much about Caesar?
I don't know anything that the others couldn't tell you. Caesar was one of the followers. Before my time, of course. He wanted to rebuild the new world in the image of the old. A sad story of good intentions gone bad. In that regard, he's hardly unique. If you set aside his leadership capabilities, extensive knowledge, and ruthless cunning, he's just another jerk who steps on people to get his way.
Why do you do research instead of providing medical assistance?
Not all followers are people persons. Besides, someone needs to do research. I have no problem with Julie sticking me back here. Out of sight, out of mind. There are worse things one can be, though I do admit it is a bit boring. Though it has a noble goal, I don't think this research will yield much fruit. No pun intended.
Why don't you come with me?
No offense intended, but why should I go anywhere with you?
Good point. Goodbye.
See you around.
Great. Think maybe if we have a good enough relationship with the followers of the apocalypse that he'll come with us, but I'm not positive. Well, let's go visit the kings next.
What do we have here? Another petitioner for the king?
Who's, yes, I'd like to see the king if possible.
Anything's possible, I suppose. How much is it worth to you to meet the big man?
Here's 50.
You know what? I think you and the king have some business to discuss. Head on through. The king's the bored-looking guy by the stage. Can't fucking miss him.
There he is, and there's Rex.
Look, Rexy, someone new's come to see us. Poor boy. He hasn't been feeling well lately. I'm the king. What can I do for you?
I was hoping you might have some work for me.
Maybe so. Maybe so. You look like you might be able to handle yourself. Tell you what, you do me a favor, and I'll have some more work for you when it's done. Sound good?
What do you need me to do?
I'll start you off with something easy. Did you notice the bodyguards for hire near the gates when you entered Freeside?
Yes.
It's good money if you can stay alive long enough. Freeside's not as safe as it used to be, so the money is well earned. Usually well earned, that is. Recently, my man told me that one of those bodyguards, a fellow named Oris, is making a little too much money. He's making a killing in repeat business. Once someone hires him, they never want anyone else. I want you to find out why. Specifically, I want you to hire him. Play the part of an innocent tourist and follow his lead. If nothing happens, so be it. But I'm guessing things won't go so smoothly. Call it a hunch. So, what do you say?
Sure.
Okay then. Once you part ways, return here. I'll look forward to hearing your report. Oh, and take this to cover the hiring cost.
All right. We got another quest. Now the Atomic Wrangler. And we'll do what Alice wants us to do first.
Shove off. You're making my luck turn bad.
I'm here to talk about ending your employment with the Crimson Caravan
Fuck
Company.
No. No matter what that old bitch McLafferty says, my dad said I could be in charge of the New Vegas branch. Besides, I got into a little money trouble with the Omertas. If I quit the Crimson Caravan, how am I supposed to get the money to gamble?
Maybe we can make a deal. What do you want from the Crimson Caravan in exchange for quitting?
I want my debt with the Omertas paid off. And I want one of those severance package things. Yeah, big one.
The better deal would be for me to walk away and let the Omertas handle you.
Fine, whatever. Forget the severance. Just get the Omertas off my back and you can tell McLafferty she won't see my face again.
Alright, and now we'll talk to James.
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. What can I get you?
The followers need to find someone to trade with for supplies.
Really now? This is news. We could possibly supply what they need, but they would need to supply us in kind. They have the tech know-how to make our stills work more efficiently. Pure alcohol means we can get our customers drunk quicker. Getting our customers drunk quicker means more caps spent at the tables and stuffing slots, if you know what I mean. Plus, the extra alcohol can serve as surgical disinfectant for their needs. The followers are a good lot. They've stitched up our boys in the past.
I might be able to work something out.
Good. We can supply them with all the med-X they need. For the fixer, we'll only be able to send over some basic drug components. We're not in the business of getting people off drugs, so we don't really dabble in that side of things. The followers should be able to whip some up with what we have available, though. They just need to agree to fix up our stills and keep them maintained, plus cover the cost for raw materials needed to make the alcohol.
How's business?
We ain't scraping to get by, if that's what you're asking.
Do you have any work you need done?
We've got the basics covered, but now you mention it, we have had unusual requests from some of our wealthier customers. If you can recruit escorts to match these customers' proclivities, I'd be willing to pay you finders.
What sort of proclivities are we talking about?
Our wealthiest client has a thing for ghouls and a thing for cowboys. He wants an escort who can satisfy both fetishes. Plenty of customers have said they'd be willing to pay extra for a suave talker, someone who can fake the boyfriend experience real good. And then there's these disgusting robot fetishists you may have heard about. Well, those creeps want a sex bot. If you ever run across a sex bot, not that I'd ever want one within 100 feet of me, but I gotta be a businessman about it.
Sure. I'll see if I run across any suitable candidates.
Just direct them to the Wrangler. I'll pay you when they show up.
Any idea where I should look for the sex bot?
The best place to start would be with Ralph, at Mick and Ralph's over on the east end of Freeside. Other than that, your guess is as good as mine. Till next time.
And now we can talk to Francine.
Some gamblers came in saying they'd seen you enter the Lucky 38. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't know of any other living person who's been in there.
What goods and services do you have to offer?
We've got liquor, chems, and whores aplenty. Pick your fix and we'll oblige. Our only rule is no sampling the merchandise. Caps paid in advance. If you'd like to do a bit of gambling, we have an exchange at the back of the casino on the left.
Do you have any work you need done?
I have some work I need handled. Back before we instituted the caps up front rule, we used to allow customers tabs. Well, needless to say, a few customers snuck out with...
What kind of caps are we talking here?
If you bring all their debts back, we'll give you a cut of each. 25% is more than fair. It would add up to 150 caps if you bring them all in.
This kind of work costs time and money. 50-50 would cover my expenses.
All right, 50-50 it is. But you better bring back all of the caps. If we hear you crossed us, the next bounty hunter will be coming for you.
You've got yourself a deal.
Great. There are 3 people who need to be tracked down. A real mixed basket of fruits. Their names are Grex, Santiago, and Lady Jane.
Grex?
Grex is a bit cracked, but mostly harmless. Just don't mention anything about his lazy eye. He owes 138 caps and should still be around Freeside.
Lady Jane?
Lady Jane fancies herself a high roller, but she's just another dirtbag NCR prospector. I'm not sure where to find her. I hear she's run goods for the followers of the apocalypse in the past, but other locals might know more. She owes us 250 caps.
Santiago?
Santiago is a suave son of a bitch, but a total pansy when it comes to fisticuffs. He owes 212 caps and should be around Freeside as well.
That's all for now.
Anything else?
Goodbye.
Yep.
I'm not sure if we have enough barter to get Cass out of her caravan, but we can try.
You come around like a bad habit.
All right.
Look, I know you came all this way.
Oh, hoo, hoo. 750 caps. How many caps do I have? I have 4,000. I'll wait until my barter's at 75. So for the time being, we will try to do Julie's quest.
You have chems, buddy? I could really use a fix.
Julie Farkas says you could use some help.
Julie's a saint, but I don't need help. I feel young and strong, as long as I get my chems.
You look pretty bad, Jacob. You should probably stop using chems.
Why stop? I feel great. No worries. My guy will be here soon enough. Just wait.
Who's supplying you?
If I had 2 caps to scrape together, I'd buy the materials to make my own. My damn hands won't stop shaking. This guy named Dixon. Something about him seems sketchy, but I can't stop now. Last time I stopped, I felt like I was gonna turn inside out. At this point, I'm mostly buying his stuff just so I don't feel sick. Speaking of which, Do you have any spare caps?
Oh, Jacob.
Bye.
Gotta take care of the drug dealer.
Looking for a fix, man?
Do you know anything about Bill or Jacob?
Yeah, man. Those cats are out of their domes addicted to my shit. They can't get enough. Pretty hilarious to watch.
I need you to stop supplying them.
Really? Ah, you're such a saint. You know what? I might be willing to stop if there's something in it for me.
Maybe some caps?
300 caps and I'll stop selling to them. Otherwise, it is just too much fun watching them spiral downward.
Screw that. It'd be a lot cheaper and easier for me to kill you.
Ooh, I always enjoy a good scrap.
Alright, yep. Cheaper for sure. Alright, we took care of the drug dealer.
So you're back. Got any chems for me yet?
I took care of that dealer. Now you can clean up.
What? I need a fix now!
I want to help you get well, Jacob.
Fine. If you really care so much, then give me some shots of Fixer to calm down these shakes. I'm gonna need at least 10 shots to get me through the week. From there, the followers should be able to help.
A combination of Fixer, Psycho, and Buff Out would do it in one shot.
Never thought about using that combination before. Should be able to get through this with that.
I've got the detox chems you
Thank
need.
God. I thought I was gonna die if you didn't come back soon. I'm gonna head to the followers' fort to get some rest and detox. You've saved my life, friend.
Yay! Damn it. And there's Bill Ronte.
Come on, man, I'm dying here.
You won't be seeing Dixon anymore.
What the hell? Why? I need alcohol, man. I'm gonna die if I don't get a drink.
You need to kick the habit, Bill. I can help you.
The only way you can help me now is a load of detox chems.
What do you need?
At least a couple of doses of Fixer, a bottle of whiskey, and Radaway. I can take doses of Fixer and Radaway to gradually flush my system over time while drinking decreasing shots of diluted whiskey. This shit better be worth it, man.
Well, I've got that right here.
I felt like I was dying these past weeks off and on, but the worst is yet to come. In a few days, though, I should be free. I'll head over to the followers and see if they'll help me through this.
Yay, we helped Bill. And Jacob. Good for us.
One of my aides said you got into the Lucky 38. If you see someone by the name of Emily near there, we would like you to work for us.
I think I found someone who will be able to help. Who will be able to cover your supplies.
That's phenomenal. Who did you find?
The Garrett twins.
They supply Freeside with drugs and liquor. From my point of view, they're just better organized pushers. Upgrading their stills would increase their supply of liquor and chems. How does that help Freeside?
With a surplus of supplies, you could use your caps and influence to expand.
Good point. We wouldn't be paying anything for their supplies, just a portion of our food waste to make ethanol. We get food from nearby wasteland farmers in exchange for medical services, so we could put our caps back into helping Freeside. Tell the Garretts we'll keep their stills running if they provide us with supplies. Thank you for arranging this. You've been a godsend.
I helped with that addiction problem you mentioned.
I saw them. Thank you so much for helping them. This means a lot to the followers of the Apocalypse. You have our thanks. If you need some medical supplies, come see me. With Jacob working with us, we should be able to spare a stim or fixer once a day. Sure. Would you like a stim pack, fixer, or Radaway?
Give me a fixer.
You'll need to wait another 24
totally
hours
out.
for us to get more made. We need everything else we currently have.
See you later, Julie. Oh, we are accepted by Freeside. Being accepted by
Hello
Freeside
again.
enough to get arcade?
Personally, no. But thanks to you, Julie says we're a lot better off these days. I'll take her word for it. So thanks.
Would you like to come with me? I could use someone skilled in medicine.
You've helped the followers, so you can't be entirely bad. To be honest, I haven't heard anyone say a negative word about you. As long as you keep working to help people around here get a fair shake, sure, I'll lend a hand.
Yes. Okay. All right, Boone. That means you get to go.
What is it?
To the Lucky 38.
If that's what you think, I'll make my way there.
All right, arcade.
Hello again.
All right, perfect.
I'm not exactly a mercenary, but taking out scumbags of this magnitude wouldn't cause me to lose any sleep.
Now we can do the debt collector quest. There's Grex.
Hey, man. Can you spare a few caps?
Collecting money to pay back the Garretts?
Oh, yeah. I guess the Garrett sent you after me. Look, I've got the caps right here. Just don't hurt me.
That'll do. Mess with the Garretts again and you're dead.
I won't. Thanks for not killing me.
Yay. And here we have Santiago.
How are you today? Santiago is fabulous.
You owe the Garretts a bunch of caps.
Santiago does not owe anyone. Santiago, he's a Freeside VIP.
Francine warned me that you're a smooth talker.
Indeed, Santiago is a poet among pretenders. If you're here to collect for the Garretts, Santiago is debt-free.
Santiago is dead if he doesn't cough up what he owes the Garretts.
Sir, Santiago does not know what he has done to
I'm a
offend,
man.
but he can explain everything.
Liar. Pay up.
Santiago is offended that you would opine such slander.
Ooh, opine. Punch Santiago in the face. I won't ask again, Santiago.
Ow! Okay, here. Take the caps. Just don't hurt Santiago again.
Then we can also recruit him to work for the Garretts, because James Garrett is looking for a suave escort. Interested in some work?
I'm honored they would consider me. I'll start immediately.
Goodbye.
See ya.
So that was easy. And then, since we're by the old Mormon fort, we can also recruit Beatrix to work for James as an escort. Interested in working for the Garretts?
They already have that pig McCaffrey working for them. Do they need another guard?
This would be as an escort.
I've escorted my share of idiot tourists around Freeside. Too much trouble for what it pays.
When I say escort, I mean prostitute.
I'm all boot, knives, and leather, friend. And a ghoul besides. What kind of weirdo wants what I've got?
Turns out there are customers looking for someone just like you.
Weirdos into bullwhips and necrosis, huh? Doesn't sound half bad. What am I thinking? I'm no whore. And I ain't about to hand my ass over to some penny ante hustler like he owns me.
One of the employee perks is a discount.
Now you're talking. I suppose I could sleaze it up a bit for their customers if it means I have a non-stop supply of drink. Tell the Garretts I'm in. I'll make my way there shortly. See ya.
Alright. I bet Arcade is having a bunch of fun following us around doing these quests. Easy peasy. And lastly is to talk to Jane.
Hello. Lovely to meet you.
I was hired by the Garretts to track you down.
In that case, I suppose you're here to collect. I apologize, but I simply do not have enough caps on me to cover the debt. If someone were to recover my caravan from that cave, I could easily pay in full, but who would bother with such a mess?
Not me. I find it hard to believe you ran from the caravan without taking something.
I'm short 90 caps or so, but I have a few cartons of cigarettes and some sensor modules I could put toward my debt. At this point, I'll have to return to California to start anew. I haven't got a cap to my name.
That's not my problem.
I hear you've been making a name for yourself on the Strip. Don't forget about the Wrangler if you make it big.
I think I have all the debts collected.
I don't care how you handled those lumps of human refuse, but you got the job done. We need you to hunt down another person. That son of a bitch McCaffrey stole a ton of caps and ran off to Vegas. I guess the fact that we farmed out his usual work to you pissed him off. No one steals from the Garrett twins. If you can kill that bastard and bring back as much as you can, you'll be paid very well.
If I see McCaffrey on the Strip, I'll be sure to take care of him.
Good. Just stop on back when he's dead and you'll be rewarded handsomely. Bring his hat as proof of the kill.
Goodbye.
Later.
Alright, well let's just take care of McCaffrey.
Huh. So the Garretts sent you to track me down. What a joke.
I'm just here to collect McCaffrey. No one crosses the Garrett twins.
I'd rather not waste the ammo, kid. But if you insist, draw. The Strip's not a bad place.
Cool beans. Oh no. Maybe we should have helped earlier. Oh no. That sucks. Oops.
I hear you've been helping out around town. It's much appreciated, friend.
I took care of McCaffrey.
Yes! Where's his hat?
Right here.
This is great news. No one screws with the Garrett twins and gets away with it. I need to find a place on the wall for this. And for your reward, here's 150 caps. I trust there were also some valuables on McCaffrey. Also, we would like to set you up with a room.
Yay.
You can have the corner room, rent-free. It was McCaffrey's. Now that he's dead, we're happy to let you use it. Thanks for helping us.
You're welcome.
Till next time.
Yay! Our barter is now high enough to talk to Cass. Finally. I'm not going to offer money. I wanted to drink for it.
You challenging me? Serious now. All right. You come here armed with whiskey. We'll make a sport of it. And none of that radioactive shit. I'm talking whiskey. Not Dixon whiskey.
Well, I do have some
Whiskey.
Dixon whiskey. A dozen. Oh, gosh. Can I... Actually... I think I might just want to give you... Well, you know what? How much whiskey do I have? None, right? Yeah, I'll just give you 750 caps. I'm prepared to offer you the terms plus 750
You're
caps.
obviously putting your money where your mouth is. On top of that offer letter, that is a lot of caps. Still, what makes you think that's enough? What, you think I'm cheap?
Far from it, to turn down the original terms.
All right, it's a deal. Hand over that paper. Ugh, can't believe I'm parting with it. All right. There you go, caravan's yours. Feel kind of relieved, actually. Guess I didn't realize how much I was carrying around with just the name.
What will you do now?
No idea. Maybe head back west? Though the idea of heading back there with my tail between my legs isn't appealing.
You could come with me.
You got one too many by my count.
Oh, come on. We could be a
You
trio.
take care now.
Alright, Arcade. It's time for you to go to the Lucky 38.
What's up? Oh, I thought my charm could win you over, but I guess it wasn't meant to be. You sure you want me to go?
Yes, I'm sure.
Back to the tomb, I suppose. If you need me, etc.
Yep. Alright, Cass.
You come around like a bad
Alright.
So you're looking for someone to help, not just tag along.
Exactly.
Huh. Walking the Mojave with you can't be any worse than here.
Exactly.
That's for sure. All right. I'm in.
Yay. We have Cass. My baby.
What, didn't I see enough of the sights here the first time?
We haven't left yet. Can you calm down? Alright, well, we'll call that good for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I would appreciate if you're not subscribed to please subscribe to me and to please like the video. Alright, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.